All right, in this video, we'll do an update on what the heck is going on with this channel and all the latest and greatest things and what to expect to come, all right? So today is Tuesday, the 25th, March, coming at you right now at about 7 p.m. San Francisco time. Had a day today where I met with Money, the stablecoin provider in the Bitcoin ecosystem. They've launched about, 2-3 weeks ago. Really exciting, super promising ideas. In fact, they had an app with Dan Wagner they're doing a partnership with or bringing him on to then potentially work with him or text BSV, I guess it's called. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's where you're texting BSV or texting money back and forth. So it's really cool to see that. I saw that on X. Met with those guys today about doing an integration about solving the onboarding problems. There's a website called Courtyard.io that demonstrates this solution of how to do it. Now, in meeting with the guys at Money, they're just not seeing the value add. I don't think they've actually used Courtyard.io yet. Over the last few months, they've had their head down focused on getting the product launched, which they've done a good job at. But now it's about, let's get all the people in fiat over to using it. And we need to have a demand for it. So there's got to be products to sell. One great one is the Champions TCG by Brett Banafy. Tomorrow I'm going to be meeting with him. I'm going to do a show with him. And I'm going to let him know. I sent this to him. I said, how would it be if everybody could start buying Champions TCG using 2 clicks? 1 click for the wallet, 2 clicks for Apple Pay or Google Pay. And they buy the Champions TCG card using Money, the stablecoin. No KYC, no accounts being flagged for fraud by the banks. That's going to, how many adoption that's going to bring right there? So a lot of exciting things happening. I've had a couple other videos come out the last few days. I had a great video. It was a one I really enjoyed making. It was from New Year's Day, shot New Year's Day down there in Los Angeles when I went down with the S-Crypt guys and a girlfriend of mine, Angel goes by Angel. She was there. We went on the beach, and that was in Venice Beach. And I had this freaking great soundtrack from Death Cab for Cutie, Transcendentalism. I mean, it was a video I made yesterday. It was put out yesterday. It was pretty. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed listening to it, making it. It was fun. So then I did a couple of other shows where I went to Berkeley and watched S-Crypt do a talk, and they basically did a talk about like adoption and implementing OpCat, and had some great video about Tess, who was an investor there. She's an incredible VC investor investing in the Web3 businesses, one of the top out here in Silicon Valley area. So really, really cool to meet her. I like going to that. I had 2 parts video on that. And so as I can go to these events, I'll keep on doing that and putting out whatever content I can to help support the industry and overall. But the most important and exciting part is about this onboarding. We need to have the onboarding fixed, because if you're a Web 2 person, you don't want to get into crypto, but you want to just get some product, and you don't want to go through all the KYC. You shouldn't have to. I mean, you don't have to, but it just doesn't work on Bitcoin right now. That's all. It only works on Solana, unfortunately, right? So Solana, they've got it made over there, and what's called USDC. The guys over there, Coinbase, they're taking all the market, by everybody's doing that right now. So, but it should be working on Bitcoin. It just needs to, you can check it out yourself, Courtyard.io, and see how it all plays out and works. It's amazing. We just need to have some momentum to get enough support and funding, because it's going to be about a $50,000 project to have that implemented. And the guys at Money need some motivation to be like, hey, dude, Harbin, let's go, man. Let's get this done. Let's make it happen. People want to start using Money. They just want to start using it. In order to use it, they need a way to onboard, so we're super excited. I am really proud of what those guys have done over there. They've kicked some ass on getting this thing out. And man, it's hard work to get the licensing and the laws and all the compliance. I mean, it's freaking insanely hard. So they've done the hardest part. The hardest part is done. Now, the last few things are just like, all right, let's figure out the 1-click onboarding, dude. It's figured out. There isn't any other solutions of way to do it. I think what they're doing is they're trying to find, we'll find another way that we can do a better way for Rails. Better way than 2 clicks is just not out there. You got 2 clicks, the wallet, Google Pay, Apple Pay. I showed it to you on another video here that I'll link. But Yeah, that's the ultimate solution. And it just costs money. And, we've even talked about raising capital from other sources and doing it on our own, putting the money up. So, but money's gotta kind of like, they just haven't even tested the solution yet. For some reason, they're not testing it. They haven't even looked at Courtyard and seen how amazing it is that Solana and USDC have it right now. So I think once they see that, hopefully they'll watch this and they can be like, all right, we're ready to go. We'll go ahead and pull the trigger, because maybe when Ron Tater sees this video, if he does, he can give him a little bit of motivation, or if Calvin Ayre sees the video. I don't know what Calvin's involvement is in money, but I mean, I think he's friends with Ron. I know that. I know when I met with Ron, because I met with Ron Tater, would have been probably about 3 or 4 months ago. I met with Ron, and really good dude, man. And, he's friends with Calvin. I know that they know each other from Canada and similar business backgrounds, but I don't believe that Calvin is involved in money, other than they're friends. They're old friends, and they've known each other a long, long time. So, but if he is, then hey, I would love to have Calvin support it too. And once he sees that's the one thing that's missing is the onboarding, because people can't go to Rock Wallet and buy what's the motivation? Why do they want a stablecoin? They've already got USDC and Tether. So this isn't about using the stablecoin to buy the stablecoin. It's about buying the product. For example, Champions TCG. Buying the card from Brett Banafee is what people want. The gamers want to buy that card. But it's hard to get, let's say if you have to go through all this KYC process just for a $25 card. So this solves all of that. Let's make it happen. All right. So yeah, that's my latest, on the last couple of videos I made. I had a lot of fun. There are some massive influencers, okay, that are just ready to come on board and support this. The biggest influencers in Australia. Think, not Mr. Beast level, but I was talking to Daniel about this today. I mean, this is like, it's not the Paul Brothers level. Okay, it's not that level, but it's the biggest for Australia in that entire circle. So the people in Australia land down under are like ready to back us and support this as content creators. So, but we've got to have a way to have onboarding, because the fans can't buy things right now using Bitcoin SV. Fans can't without going through this extensive KYC. So it's just like this last little bit. We're so close to the finish line, but we're so far away. So, hey man, that's my update. Let's make it happen. If you like the video, hit the ones, leave a comment. I'll see you at the top. This is Gavin.